All right, I'm recording.
I stand by what I said, Sam. I'm sorry.
She didn't like none of that was on recording.
Oh, all right. Well, no context. I'm not gonna. This is staying in. No context.
Yeah.
Sam, I'm
Perfect.
sorry.
Well, Sam doesn't listen to our podcast, but her friend does. So
Yeah, I've been
Hey.
listening to their podcast, and Sam talks a lot about penises. Every 5 minutes, it's a dick joke or a dick comment.
Yeah, man. I mean, women like have.
they like those. I hear.
Nah,
Yeah.
they tolerate them.
Tolerate them.
Yeah.
Wow.
More like shorter rate. Am I right?
I mean, if you think about it, like there's nothing attractive about a penis.
Maybe not yours.
Maybe,
Not
yeah.
about any
Maybe
of
not
them.
yours.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like
I like
a weird,
I like
weird
shave.
appendage.
I like
A
shave
weird
designs into
appendage?
my pubes.
Yeah.
Like you know how like people like do like flames on the side of their head.
Do
Like, I
a
just do
Nike
that.
check.
Yeah.
Oh god. Do you remember when that was a thing? Like people put Nike checks in the side of their head.
Yeah, I still. That's why I do it
Still
down
do
there
that.
because I'm like, just do it.
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it.
You pull
you
your pants
now-
down and you're just
you
like,
now-
just do it.
The check mark means that you've agreed to the terms and conditions.
God.
Do you know that there's like an app out there for people that are just about they actually have this consent app. So like if you're just wasted drunk, you just you'd be like, hey, I don't know if I want to do this, and you're like, hey, it's okay, I got this app. I need you to sign here and just make sure that it's all consensual because you're never taking my ass to court saying that I raped
I don't
you.
think that's binding.
It totally is.
I mean, because you're under the
definitely-
influence of
that's not-
something.
Yeah, you were under the influence when you agree to something.
Well,
Yeah.
presumably, but
Yeah, like
either
if
way,
you're under the influence when you sign like if you sign a will when you're under the influence, they'll be like, no, that's tossed.
so you're telling me like I'm let's say 20 years from now I'm dying of cancer and I
Yeah.
just go in to do my will. I'm shitboxed. They're gonna be
They're
like,
gonna
sorry.
they're gonna say you're not in your right mind that you can't do it. Yes.
They're gonna be like, he has cancer. Like, who fucking cares?
Like they're gonna probably like ask you some questions to like make sure that your brain is functioning before you agree to everything that you own. Yes.
I
And
am
how it's left over.
I am the most sober about making decisions when I'm drunk.
So, I do want to say this now, and I want it to be legally binding. When I die, each one of you guys get one testicle.
I call
In
the
what
right.
way? How do we receive it? Do they have to immediately like cut
Orally.
it off and
Orally.
put it
I don't-
into some sort of vat?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna
Immediately?
Vladimir Putin him.
I mean, do you
Not
do you,
Vladimir Putin. We're gonna Rasputin him.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
sure
gonna
he's done
Rasputin.
that to people that he was going against in the election, but
I don't know. Do you guys want fresh testicles, or are you okay with like
I want mine pickled. Yeah.
dehydrated?
No,
I
I want
don't-
mine pickled.
I don't want mine dehydrated or pickled. Can you actually put it like in one of those freeze safe bags, and I'll just toss it in my freezer?
Like a vacuum sealed bag.
I want
Yeah.
I want the like the cord to it. I want it all like taxidermied and then to make into a necklace.
That's fucking weird. This took such a weird turn.
And all of it started with Sam and her penises.
Sam and her dicks.
Look at that.
But yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, all I imagined was like your wife as the hormone monster from Big Mouth, like, and that scene where he opens the suitcase and he's like, "Oh, these are my ladies, Chartreuse."
It's sort of like that with Dirty
Oh,
Jokes, yeah.
God.
The hormone monsters, yeah.
No, I mean, I just like
I like
I-
the female
picture
one
her.
probably more.
I think
no, she was the male one.
if I
But
were to
not
be any of the hormone monsters, it would be like the fucked up old one.
I was immediately gonna say that you're the fucked up old one. Of
Because
course.
he's like, I know the pull fort.
And everybody's like, yeah, Lee.
That's hilarious. Oh, God.
Oh, Larry, the old hormone monster.
The pull
I think
fort.
that's. Oh God.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, you say we get into it? Which one of you guys want to answer this question? I'm looking at Brian.
You're pointing at Caleb will answer his own question.
On my picture, yeah, you were looking at me too.
Oh,
or pointing at me.
It's always right here.
See, Brian is always right there to me.
Caleb is over here.
So we're in an infinite loop of pointing to the left.
I'm always on the bottom.
Yeah, because he's a bottom bitch.
Bottom bitch.
I'm the bottom bitch. I'm the bottom bitch.
That's true.
You ain't
Not
like other
men.
So, Brian, how do you have a Ferris Bueller day?
Right. So you start by putting the thermometer against your light bulb. And your mom and dad sees it and sees that it's like 400 degrees. And they're like, we need a new thermometer. But they're like, whatever, you can stay home. And then they leave for the day. So you immediately just take off all of your clothes. All of them. And you get a 5-gallon tub of lube and you cover yourself in it. And you make a slip and slide. You slip and slide. But God, you're going too fast. You go right through the fence, into the neighbor's yard, off the trampoline, and into the street. And the person that comes and helps you, 3 fat dudes in a trench coat.
Boom.
Do they say anything?
Nope. It's a group. They just pick you up.
They lean down and they say...
They bring you into the trench coat, and nobody ever sees you again.
Oh, God.
Terrifying.
You
assimilate into the 3 fat dudes. That's
you're now part of the 3 fat dudes in trench coat.
Dude, it's just like that scene from the horror film The Thing.
I was about to say it's like one of the weird like Goosebump stories.
That sounds like a Goosebump story. Like, can you imagine like the Goosebump style, big Goosebump logo right above us, and it's just the three of us in a trench coat? Like, it's literally this picture.
We're all like,
I'm gonna see if I can do something like that on Photoshop.
No. It's the 3 coats, and like because it's Goosebumps, we got to be creepy or like scared or something. We're all like. The 3 of us like coming out of some sort of abyss in the trench coat.
You know what we should do? We should totally reach out to the person that we had do
Goosebumps?
This. No, hang on. Let Daddy finish his thought. And we should reach out and have like a spooky pasta or like a Halloween theme one made up for whenever we do
scary stuff.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Which it's been a minute, but it isn't the season yet.
Not the season for the reason.
It's June.
Season of the witch.
So, what do thermometers and terrifying slip and slides have to do with anything?
Nothing. That's the point of our interest. Besides the stripping naked and
he 100% strips naked. No,
No, he does because he takes a shower.
Yeah,
like he does. Like his parents go out. The first thing he does is like, "I'm gonna shower." Like, who would do that? Like, it's your sick day. Just don't.
Yeah, it's a be gross at home day.
Yeah, right. Who doesn't? Hey, out there, out in the real world, when you're sick, you don't shower. Well, let's be honest.
I do.
Maybe like in the night. Okay, so I will shower if like my nose gets all stopped up.
Yeah.
And like I can't.
Farmer blows it.
And then just drain into the drain. Just like hold my head under a hot shower and just let it fall out.
All right, that's gross.
I have those feet hanging things where you just dangle upside down, but it's like in the top of my shower, and I just pot what's a neti pot?
That's how he cleans his butthole.
That's also how I lost my virginity.
Yeah,
the shower upside down.
specifically my shower upside down.
It's
Yeah,
Caleb's
with a neti pot.
with a neti pot. That's what he calls his penis.
The heady pot.
I'll give you the heady pot.
I'll give you the heady pot. Anyway, backtracking a little bit, like we ever stay on course. So Ferris Bueller. So my idea is, what is your ideal day off? Like you don't have the kids, you don't have the wife, everybody went to work, school, you are home alone and have free time, and you were sick, so you have an excuse to like not do chores or nothing like that. What is your bum day? What's your I can go and like, if I wanted to go sit down at a
You gotta be sick?
restaurant.
I
Well,
thought we're
no.
just faking sick.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you're Ferris
Well,
Bueller.
yeah,
in it.
you
You're
have to
faking
figure
sick.
out how to trick
That's what I was
people.
about to say. No. Oh, that's easy.
I'm getting creative with mine.
I'm sure you will.
That's easy. Go ahead, Brian.
No,
Let us know.
because I did it like before kids. It was my birthday every year. But like, I just told people to fuck off instead of faking sick. That's so easy to do because like 90% of it is home. But like what you got to do immediately is get your shit together. Get your shit, get it together. Right?
Put it all.
So
Put on the thing. Put
get
it all
your shit,
together.
put it all together. Just get it all together, and now you got your shit. Now it's all together. But no, so you just go out, get like a fucking 6-pack, 12-pack, however like crazy you're feeling for the day, however long the day is that you got by yourself. Then go either buy your favorite food or like that's pre-cooked or get it. I think now that I'm older, it's now getting it myself to make it because I'm way cheaper, and B, I can make better food than most places. So fuck those places. Um, but I'm gonna get like beer or liquor, most likely beer because it's better to keep the day going. Then get a steak, nice steak, so I can cook up. It's super fast, Doesn't take a lot of my day. Get a brand new game, one that I've never tried before. Either one that I've never tried before that's in my library, or one that like I've been looking at and haven't bought yet. Just sit down on the fucking couch. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the door. Fuck off everybody, and just veg the fuck out. And that's what I did for my birthday. Because it was my birthday, that's why I got a new game.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's treat myself day, and it was amazing.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
That's
Yeah.
the legitimate version of Brian's fuck off day.
What about the Ferris Bueller version?
That's good enough for me.
Like instead of just going, you'd like jump off trampolines and like into the grocery store, like in a vent, and you climb around and you like just snatch the steaks and beer and through the vent and like crawl through it so you don't have to pay for it. But then the cops somebody sees you and like got a cop chase, so you got to get away from.
It's in your best friend's dad's car.
Right.
Yeah.
You just like crash it somewhere and run away.
Yeah. Specifically in the woods right behind his house. That's the way to do it. Yeah. So in that movie, Outlandish, in Tennessee, like a Friday. You gotta imagine that there's some of them hick, what do they call it? Yee boys.
Boys?
Yee boys. Them super southern dip in the mouth guys that get their trucks all jammed up in the forest right behind their house.
Hmm.
I used to be one of those guys.
I can't imagine that.
I used to. Actually,
funny.
my
It's so
cousin
funny
was.
seeing pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, go on Facebook. Just like when you get on Facebook, put your finger there at the bottom and then throw your finger up as fast as you possibly can.
Which
And
is
then
Caleb's Ferris Bueller day.
No.
Put your finger up and just throw it up.
As fast as you can. And just keep doing that.
I heard that that's what you're supposed to do when we find the clitoris. Have you guys found it yet?
I'm
I've been-
still looking. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while though. Hoping to get a shiny one.
I can't wait to find the shiny clitoris. Clitoris. That sounds like a Pokemon name.
It
It's
does.
the clitorius.
Use Vine Whip.
What's it evolve into?
What?
So what does it evolve into? I'm pretty sure that's just like a shelter, right?
No, Fallopia.
Falopia.
What the fuck?
Oh, you impress
Anyways,
Caleb. You impress me sometimes with how quick you come up with shit.
Dude, that's my job. It's just to come up with bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I can do it right here. This is improv right here. Go Fallopia.
It's a Pokemon's first theme song for like one Pokemon.
It sure is.
It plays every time you toss your balls out.
Dun, 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 dun. You remember like the stadium, like
Oh,
real
every-
high stakes.
every day.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's how I wake up and force myself to work.
That's my alarm every morning. Ah!
No,
What?
legitimately, when I was a kid, I did have a Squirtle Pokemon alarm clock. Did you
What?
have this one?
I've
It was
seen
it was a little Pokeball that had like the clock part, and it was just Squirtle, or they made like Charizard and Bulbasaur ones, but mine was Squirtle, and like you
The
set it
Squirtle one
to
was dope.
yeah, I fucking love that thing, but it would either it'd go Pokemon. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm up. Or it'd be like, Squirtle. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And I think one was just like the
Please stop.
sound of bubbles on that one as well. Like it was just,
Yeah, well, you could push it and it just does random
yeah.
sounds. But the alarm was just loud as fuck. Pokemon! And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my, and it would just repeat immediately. No like downtime.
I
It just drove me crazy.
I had a Spider-Man alarm clock that sang the Spider-Man theme song.
And how poor I was, it was a yard sale one that just went. Although I do know about those because I had a friend Corey that I grew up with, and his family had some money, and I was extremely poor. And one day I went and stayed the night at his house and got woken up to Pokemon, just like exactly, and I like was ready to smash his exactly Squirtle alarm clock, and then I was
Terrible
just
too, because I know I threw mine. They were like battery powered, so it wasn't like plug up.
So
I
it never
didn't-
stopped.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. But yeah, so he also introduced me to my first ever playthrough of Pokemon, which was Pokemon Gold.
Right on.
And that was I used to like watch the other kids in the gym when we were in what did they call it, SAC, the like daycare program, and the other kids would be playing Pokemon Yellow, and I'd be like, oh, that's sure cool, but my first playthrough was Gold. So anyway, so my day off, Larry, you're last,
Yeah, you bitch.
since you said like you kind of
Yeah,
have
you
like
got this
Oh,
down.
it's going weird.
oh god.
Sure.
Brian, we successfully had one podcast where Larry didn't say something fucked up, and it was the last one, and it is also the last one.
Yep.
But so for me, I was honestly going along the lines of what like Brian was saying. So my perfect day is binge watching horror movies. It is just I don't get the opportunity much as a dad to watch horror movies, like like the bloody gory ones. There's two Halloween movies that just came out in the last like 2 or 3 years.
I think it's
And
been 2 or 3 years because I've been wanting to watch them. I think it's been like 8 years.
well, okay, so there have been they originally made some, but they
Well,
recently
I haven't watched any of them, and I've been sad.
well
the
those, those previous ones were made by Rob Zombie, the ones that are a little bit older
Mhm.
now, and they're okay, but a little dark. But the most recent ones apparently are the bomb. and they're about to come out with a third one in it's either next year, 2023 or 2024. But so it's a 3-part Michael Myers series that's supposed to be pretty good. But no, I have like a killer list on hashtag the I forgot Shutter app.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shutter app.
Oh, do you just have the whole app and everything? I think I did a trial of it one Halloween
if,
through
if you want to
Amazon.
sign on, if you want, I've got
Absolutely,
you, bro.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll
So
sign you on.
it's literally right here. Shutter.
It's whenever I was on it, it was the dopest shit. Like they had a
So
lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
they really do. So like a while back I watched there was this series called Nosferatu. It's got anyway, it's really good.
It's got the guy that played Siler from Heroes.
yeah.
Really?
What was his name?
As
It starts with a
he
Q.
was Nosferatu, or was he like the dude being
Zachary Quinto.
hunted
Yeah, that's it.
by Nosferatu?
I have no idea. I just know he was in it.
No, he just plays like basically an old vampire.
I know we keep going on tangents, but like the last Dracula show that they made. Did you guys watch that one?
No, I didn't
Is
know
it
that they
called
did
The
make
Last
one.
Dracula?
Oh, it's just called Dracula, and you need to watch it because it's like a homage to like all the like vampire movies, because it does like all the lore, and it's like a progression of the different types of vampire movies, because it's got like the creepy Nosferatu type of vampire movie aesthetic, and then it's got like the fucking undead just killing machine fucking crazy one. It's very good. It ended poorly, but I think like up until the last episode it was just bomb after bomb.
So I do want to say this. My top 3 Dracula actors. Number 3 is Dracula from Blade 3. That dude was creepy. Number 2, Leslie Nielsen from Dracula, Dead and Loving It. And then number 3 is Gary Oldman as Dracula.
He played Gary. He played it in the one with Keanu Reeves, right?
Was Keanu Reeves in that?
But was it the Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yeah.
The one you?
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves was the main male
Okay.
protagonist.
Mine is Eddie Murphy from
He wasn't Dracula.
He totally was. He was.
he pretty much was Dracula in that movie. I
That
forget
was
what the fuck
a
the
good
was.
movie.
It
was
really was
called-
a good movie, honestly.
A Vampire in Brooklyn.
Brett,
Good
you beat me because you bastards don't stop talking. I'm too polite.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn. It was really good. Oh, have you seen the one where it has Jim Carrey as?
Okay, we need to like just go, but like we need to do a vampire episode, like a full.
Apparently,
Yeah.
we do. Vampire. We'll like catch us soon. We're gonna do a vampire movie episode, which Brian is just gonna sploosh because we know how he is about vampires.
I fucking love 'em.
Fucking Twilight.
And
nerd.
then we're gonna follow
No,
up with
that's
a.
like the only bad
werewolf one.
one.
It is like really terrible. Anyway, so my day again is horror movies. I got my popcorn, a little bit of cheese dust on it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
one.
Love that
And then
shit.
It's best
and then you eat that bag in like 2 minutes, and you're like, oh damn, like I didn't even get to like really enjoy the movie. But then it's kind of the same saying. So you guys are gonna trash me about this, but when I watch movies, I really like to have popcorn and hot chocolate. Now, it's not like I'm putting both in my mouth at the same time, but I just like absolutely love hot chocolate and watching movies. But then I also can't watch a movie without popcorn. So that's me. And then it's also pretzels.
I could probably dig that. You ever made homemade hot chocolate though?
I always
Yes.
exclusively make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like crock-pot, just a whole fucking thing of it. So
I make it in a just a regular pot.
No.
But crock pot sounds like a lot
No.
easier.
There's a good recipe.
We made it. I think not last year, but the year before that. Big ass crock pot, like all the like it was creamy as shit. It was delicious. You just fucking ladle yourself up a whole fucking big ass cup. So good. to keep coming back to it.
Say
Yeah.
cream and
Movie.
ladle.
We
Just
need to
one
have a
more time.
movie day where we just make that and just a shit ton of popcorn.
You and I still need to go through and watch the entire Insidious series,
Yeah,
which includes all the Annabelles that we haven't watched yet.
for sure.
So that's David, me, and Brian. Yeah, and we live like a lot closer to each other now, so we have no excuse. Um,
We'll talk later, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think
There's like 5 or 6.
well, I mean, there's like, hang on, we're gonna skip over this. Okay,
yeah.
let's get back on subject, guys. Stop, everybody.
I blame Larry completely.
It's totally me actually today, so I'll take blame. but yeah, so
Blame Larry for making you this way.
well, Larry,
welcome.
why are you not keeping us in track?
Because I love it. The chaos. I thrive on it.
He's a chaos vampire. Anyway,
oh, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna go
into the shadows. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly where I was gonna go to.
So I just horror movies, hot chocolate, pretzels, just super snacky foods for me, and and probably like a 4 case of Coca-Cola, because I also enjoy those as well. And then maybe finish it up with some video game action. Probably not play like an FPS like I normally do. Like get something relaxing, and then just finish the day out with watching like some anime or HBO or something. Just get real into the going to sleep mood, and then pass out and have a good day. But definitely fuck people. I'm also with that. I deal with people all day long. So like, generally go fuck yourself. That's where I'm about. Especially
sure.
you, Larry. Especially Brian's mom with me.
Yeah. Love Brian's mom.
But yeah, so that's my day. Not so shenanigan-y or Ferris Bueller-y,
It was shenanigans all the fucking time. I want a day of no shenanigans. That's a day of shenanigans in my life.
Yeah, this is Ferris Bueller if he was a dad today. So like, this is his day off. I would watch that. I would watch him just relaxing by a pool out back of his house or condo and just not doing anything. I could watch like an hour of that.
Right.
All right, Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
What's your non-vampire subject today?
So I for some reason I decided to make an entire story out of it. So the night before, I eat crystals. So
God.
that it
Why?
so that it like I have a reason to stay home, because I don't know, you guys have dealt with me in crystals, like the shit that comes out of me, literal and like figurative, is just the most foul smelling stuff in the world. So you're gonna believe I'm sick.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Because
So
you made yourself this way.
once the crystals passes, like I'm gonna be hungry because I just shit everything out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get breakfast because I don't feel like cooking. So I head down to the local Cracker Barrel, and on my way there, I see someone that I know, and they could tell everyone and ruin my day. So I decide to block them from seeing me. And how do I do this? I somehow find a local parade, take out the conductor of the parade, and I lead the parade to block everything. So they can't see me because there's this big ass parade, and I lead the parade to their doom. They fall down a manhole, and that creates a distraction, allowing me to leave.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I have many questions.
Usually the conductor is out and in front,
In the very front.
Yeah.
like
What
brandishing.
do you mean? Yeah.
I'm
twirling.
like fucking running with this parade.
That's not how conductors do.
That's how I do it. I've never conducted in my life, so I don't know how this shit works, but somehow it works.
I just imagine like so you make eyes with somebody in the middle of the street, just
Like
shift,
I see
and
them,
then
but they don't see me, kind of thing.
okay.
Yeah.
And then you just run out into the middle of the street and clock the conductor, strip him butt naked,
Yep.
put all of his
But he's
clothes
in
on,
front of the
his
parade.
entire band, and
Parade
whirl.
people are like lemmings. They don't comprehend what's going on. They just follow the conductor.
Wow.
That's like
What
saying
the
all
fuck?
carnies do meth.
I thought he was gonna say like parade people are carnies there for a second. I was
No,
like, what?
they're more like lemmings. They don't. Parade people don't do meth. Carnies do.
That's what I just,
Yeah.
dude. I just said that it's that calling all carnies meth doers is
Yeah,
like
I mean,
so
you're not wrong.
stereotypical. It's a stereotype, and that's why I'm
All
saying
right.
it.
There's a reason that's a stereotype.
Because I guess they all do. Holy shit! All right.
And that's how I lead them like into a manhole. At least a couple of them.
Hey, gender inclusive.
People hole.
There it is.
People all sounds worse.
There it is.
I
Yeah.
think.
And while like the other parade people are trying to dig out their compadre, the police
Compadre.
the police get involved, and I make my escape.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, the man that stole the conductor's.
No, I've stripped
clothes.
it. I've stripped it. I'm running like in my underwear.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask you, did you have like your clothes on underneath? But no, you stripped yours off.
Yeah.
Now he's down in the sewers with old Pennywise.
No. Actually, yeah, I make my escape through the sewers, and
It's even better.
I crawl my way to Walmart because, like Brian, I want to play games. So I get the newest game that I'm looking at. I crawl through the bathroom in the Walmart, like crawl up through that. And then I get the game, and then I go back to the sewers, and I escape to my house.
Walmart just has a stall for that. They just leave
Yeah.
one open. They know that that's
It's like the
gonna
mole
happen.
people stall.
They're like, we can't miss out on that money, so we have to leave that
that
open.
mole money.
I know that they don't do this anymore, but when you said to go to Walmart for a video game, I just imagined the TV
demos,
and you were
Right.
like,
what the
Oh, I
fuck
fucking
is
love
wrong
that.
with stores now? They don't have
Yeah.
any demos. Fuck them.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite parts. That's why I love going to Walmart. I was
Right?
like, just catch me
Did-
at electronics. I'm just gonna be there all day.
Did GameStop remove theirs? I think
No, I think GameStop does.
They
still
still
have
have it. But one of the main problems with that is that the systems were put in these boxes with no airflow, and they'd overheat and break.
Right.
So it's a cost thing. But
Sounds like a really shitty planning thing.
yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, allergies
He's
are
alright,
killing
everybody.
me. So as I'm crawling through the sewer to get back home, I run into the conductor that I punched, and it's like that scene from what is that movie with Tommy Lee Jones? The Fugitive.
Man.
The Fugitive.
Oh, I thought it was
It's like
Spider-Man.
It's like that scene from The Fugitive where he's like in front of this giant waterfall in a drainage thing, and the conductor's like right there, and so I jump to my death, but I don't die. I survive somehow, and I have to leave the state because I've committed several
Heinous crimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of them possibly being murdering parade people.
So, so when you jump down to this perceivable death, all I imagine is literally cut from Fugitive to Shawshank Redemption, and you're climbing through poop into a just random field
with rain, and I'm in the field with my arms up, and it's raining, and it's just cleaning all the shit off of me, and that's where it ends.
It didn't look that way in Shawshank Redemption. He looked like he was getting dirtier somehow.
Yeah, that was shit rain. That he was
Shit
getting.
rain.
He was at the bottom of the waterfall in the
It was just
Fugitive.
shit. It wasn't raining that day. It was just shit. It was shit like coming down on him.
I just go. What was the island? It was the island.
In Lost. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you because that's where I am.
That's why
Lost about
I end
what
up on the Lost Island.
Lost? Why?
Because
he
I'm
escaped.
lost. Yeah, I
I
escaped
think
and I'm
I
lost.
think Lost was in Guantanamo. Honestly,
Pretty sure were they just all dead?
No.
That's the thing.
And then
They were
I
just
end
in
up fighting polar
purgatory?
bears.
so you're in Alaska or something? Not
No.
Alaska even.
I thought they were just all dead.
They're not dead. That was a misconception.
I never watched it all. I watched like a few episodes one time because I tried to get into it.
You could ask our buddy Justin. He is avid about Lost. Like he read all the books and everything.
There were books.
Yeah.
That's how it started, actually, as a book.
And then the books were
All
lost.
I know is that everybody is angry at it. That
Mhm.
watched it.
I still haven't watched it either. I remember when one of my friends in high school, like him and his parents, were watching it avidly, and
It was
how upset they were.
it was pretty much like a Game of Thrones situation. Like it was good
Yeah.
until it was bad, and then
And
nobody
then-
wanted
and then
like
it was
talk about
bad.
it again.
I could understand that because the Game of Thrones
I
series.
still haven't. No, I still have it, and it's still okay in my head. The show.
I liked the show, but like if
No.
you go based on or compare it to the books at all, you're gonna be
I haven't
upset.
read the books, definitely.
Well, apparently Peter Dinklage's character dies well before they like continue.
I
him
can't
into the series.
stand J.R. Martin's writing.
It's
His
terrible.
writing is terrible. I
Yes,
tried
thank
reading
you.
the first
Thank
book.
you. God damn.
He writes like he's in the 18th, 17th century.
And he
Just slow and
he
boring.
he writes like someone who thinks that they're from that time period, but they're really not.
Right? Yeah, no, because it's like random like normal words slip in.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like the guy that wears a fedora and says "milady"
only he wears suspenders
and says
and,
"milady."
and a train conductor hat. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
He totally does, don't he?
does.
That's the only thing I'll agree to so far about all that.
No, you need to try to read his book
No,
and
don't. They're fucking terrible.
not like it because it's bad writing.
Everybody sucks that book's dick because
Oh.
I didn't
I'm
like
sure
the show.
The contents are good. Well, that's a different argument. I'm sure the content of the book is good. I'm sure like the ideas of the book is good. Don't get me wrong here.
Everybody tells me that.
But I just can't understand. Like I can't get through the way that he explains all
Yeah.
the stuff and talks about it.
But everybody's like, once you get past the first season, it's really good. And it's like, no, if you can't
First
hook
season's
me
good.
in the first season, like,
The first season's slow.
yeah,
It's good
That's
in
what
its
there's-
own way.
There are so many shows that have the same reputation, but that you won't give that one a shot. Like, okay, to give it an example, our buddy Charlie says the exact same thing about The Office. But would you not agree that The Office is a fantastic series?
it's a fantastic series from the start.
No, so like the Office is a show that I'll watch on the side. It's not like it's not gripping me. It's
Oh.
fun to watch,
I
Yeah,
can grip
It's
you,
not-
baby.
but it's not like it's not Game of Thrones. I've got to watch it.
Stranger
that's
Stranger
great.
Things has me like that.
Stranger Things is great.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't watched the last season, so don't.
speaking
I'm on the third
of,
episode.
it's a two-parter, so they're
Is
about to
it?
release.
God damn it!
They're yeah, so that's why I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I
Um,
won't either. Well, I also
But-
subscribe for Netflix, so
those episodes are like an hour and a half long.
Who cares? Let me tell you what I was going to tell you. On Netflix, there is a series called Love, Death, and the Robots. They just came out with the third season, and it
first
is.
and second season are very good.
They were fantastic, but the third is fire. The second episode gripped me in the way that you were talking about. Like I had to have more. And
It's a good show. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same premise as like Black Mirror. It's just crazy shit with technology, but they animated it
exactly like
so good, and it's like shorts.
My absolute
Yeah,
favorite
okay.
episode of that is the robots that are like vacationing.
they bring it back in the third season.
I've seen
I need to
like
watch
things
that.
from that. That's what made me think of it.
Yeah,
But those guys were my favorite
they're pretty cool. Yeah,
because one of them
Final
adopts
thoughts.
a cat.
Final thoughts of our
Final
dates
thoughts.
off. I like it.
Mm.
I like it.
And my thought is, once again, Larry takes the... I'm going to make an award. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
The Larry Award.
No, we're better than that. We're better than that. I'm going to call it the
what the fuckies.
the ludicrous Larry something. I'll figure it out next episode.
I like the
Next
what the
episode.
fuckies.
I'm sure you would.
Like what's the award? The
The Dundies.
Dundies, yeah. So, but what are the Dundies based off of? Like there's something else that...
I
the
don't think it's
Grammys.
based on anything.
The
Yeah,
Grammys.
yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, so the E's,
Yeah.
the part of it. The what the fuckies is pretty good.
What
I
the
like it.
fuckies.
Yeah. Larry 2022 What the Fuckies Award. We're going to go ahead and get him down or onto the stage and strip all his clothes off and give him the What the Fuckies.
Yes.
You know.
I
And
think just Larry wins it enough that it's just the Larry Award.
for my acceptance speech, I'd like to thank God, the big man upstairs, with,
And by proxy, Larry the Cucumber.
which there's a whole thing online on why the vegetables can't go to heaven. I recommend watching that.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Wait, he told us this. He told us this once and said the same thing. He like briefly mentioned it and then was like, "Go look it up."
I think
Yeah,
he's just
Go look
making
it
this up.
No, there's a whole
The
thing
hopes
like
that you Google that.
there is a whole thing that the vegetables from VeggieTales cannot and will never go to heaven because
Why
they're
is that?
vegetables.
It's probably because they sing about hairbrushes and manatees.
Yes.
Look at that. I killed Brian. He disappeared on us.
It's just Larry's. Yes, like absolutely. That was the correct answer. Thank you.
Dude, Larry. The only thing I remember about Larry the Cucumber in my days of going back to church were Larry the Cucumber singing about Barbara Manatee and his hairbrush.
Right.
Where is my hairbrush?
Mhm.
And then it's Barbara Manatee, Manatee, Manatee is the one for me, one for me. He's in fucking love with a doll manatee that has like a ballet skirt on.
Yeah.
I
mean,
didn't understand
He
it.
is a cucumber, so
Pretty soon he's gonna be
Yeah.
a pickle.
Well, these three man titties are going to go ahead and get up on out of here. Real fast, social media.
Yeah, social media. So you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at 3dudes3, and there you can find links to our Discord channel, where you can just hang out with us, be friends, and there are links to our Patreon. If you're feeling generous or want us to shut up, want me to stop being weird, throw us a buck or two, and I can guarantee you that I'll tone it down.
And I will guarantee that I won't.
Yes.
and I will guarantee that Larry won't.
Excuse me. Yeah, I can guarantee it doesn't matter how much money you do or do not give us, he's going to stay the same.
I'll
If
tone
you
it
give him
down.
more money, he will.
Or tone it up, depending on what you're paying.
There better not be a guy named Tony that says "tone it up," and then
That's a workout.
God,
That's
yeah.
a whole workout regiment there.
Tony the Tiger, tone it up.
This is Tony the Tiger, and I'm here to say tone it up.
Or
Well, I
I'm
think,
gonna
like,
eat you.
I think that's like a furry thing. Because it's like the buff Tony the Tiger, and he's like tone it up, and it's like weird. I don't want to watch it no more.
Here's AIDS.
Oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
That's comedy illusion.
I don't know.
Oh, got a cramp in my leg. I got a cramp in my leg. Oh God, I forgot about the couch. Have you had the couch behind you this whole time or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
I haven't even paid attention.
I love casting.
Okay, well, until next time.
Very bad.
Keep your trench coats on.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
assimilate into it.
Mm.
Assimilate. Assimilate. Assimilate.